all of that out there. See that whole world out there? Look at that world out there. God gave you this world. You all yours. All of that. You see all of that? Look. Look at all that. All of this is yours. Look at all that. Ooh. Look at all of that. Look at that water. Look at that water. God gave you that. You gotta praise the ancestors for that, man. A lot of people die for this. You gotta praise the ancestors for sure.
The one?
That's right. That's right.
Hey man, what's going on, family, man? Peace and blessings to the tribe, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Today, man, first of all, before we even jump into it, man, the word of the day, man, for right now, man, is persistence. Persistence, man. To, just continuously just be driven, and I want to also we're gonna collaborate and just make our own word, right? I want to throw self in there. So I want y'all to think about self-persistence, and that means to be self-driven, to drive yourself, to keep yourself, self-efficient and self-going. Like, nothing can stop you. You don't need anybody to encourage you and tell you, hey, look, man, do your job, or hey, look, Mrs., like, do your job or whatever. Like, you're doing it anyways because you're driven by self. You beat yourself up for not going hard and being the best you that you can, So self-persistence is the word, but persistence, if we speak in proper vernacular and using literal terms, persistence is the word, but self-persistence is what I want to throw on y'all right now. That's the word of the day, man. Getting into this whole ordeal, what I wanted to talk about, as you can see, I got one of my older shirts. It's actually one of the first shirts that I actually made when I started getting into like designing and stuff like that. It's my old Instagram and stuff. I would never been able to get to this level right here, with the hoodies or with the sweaters and stuff like that, the bras and the purses. I would never been able to get to that level if I would never started here, and I would never been able to get past this level if I wasn't self-persistent. So, it was a lot of times where I had nobody but myself to push me, and that's the key. That's the key in this. Like, you want to make sure that you're pushing you. You don't need nobody else pushing you. As soon as you realize that you relying on your peers or the next person to encourage you to do something or to make you productive throughout the day, you need somebody to push you. That's when you know that, you need to tighten up and you kind of like slipping a little bit. So just keep that in mind. That'll keep you at like a level peak, as far as success goes, as far as like being productive and getting things done, executing ideas and plans and aspirations that you have for yourself. Keeping that goal and that mindset right there will help you, accomplish that. Like, hey, look, damn, I feel like I'm asking, my girl, or I feel like I'm looking for my cousin or my brother to tell me I'm doing wrong or whatever. They should have to tell me that. I should know that. So that's a way where you can just stay on top of your game and stuff like that and get to that green, get to that money. Hey, so today's topic that we're gonna get into or whatever is primarily, this Young Thug thing. And I think that a lot of people may be looking at it like, oh, it's just a regular case, it's a regular rapper getting locked up. But no, this is Young Thug we're talking about. This is the person that wore the dress and, the raiding cap and stuff like that. And, hood niggas are still riding around in Chevys on 30 still listening to him. This is the nigga that, allegedly, and the accusations was that he had put out on Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne tour bus, got shot up, and that wasn't alleged. The tour bus did get shot up, but we don't know who it was. So it's just so sad to see this brother that was, so pure, and from what everybody was saying, he was a likable person. It's sad to see niggas go down like that. And I can honestly say that, man, music will probably not be the same without Thug, man. Like, all of that music and that catalog, I can honestly say that Thug ain't put out nothing under perfection. Like, like dude was like really going hard, and he was definitely self-persistent, man, for sure. Um, I want to just say though, I want to say like this case right here, I believe this case is gonna be bigger than the O.J. Simpson case. If they have those people there that was on the witness list, like they said, those celebrities that they said that was gonna be on the witness list. As far as like media coverage, it won't probably be a case more covered than, I mean, the R. Kelly case is like, a mouse to an elephant in this situation. Like as far as size, like not to scare, but as far as size, yeah, a mouse to an elephant. This case is so, it's so colossal to the point where, they call Lil Wayne in there, they call Rich Homie Quan on the stand. It doesn't matter if them boys say yes he did it or no he didn't do it. They're there, so the media coverage is going to be through the roof. I don't think that it's ever been a case like, include John Gotti, 6ix9ine, all the rest. I don't think that for a nigga to be standing tall, I don't think that there's ever been a case like this. Like, Gunna's still a celebrity, even though he ratted, so he probably gonna have to take the stand. That's still in his plea agreement. He might have to take the stand. So if he gotta take the stand on this case, bro, you gonna have Gunna taking the stand. You gonna have Lil Wayne up there taking the stand. You gonna have Rich Homie Quan taking the stand. They saying that Future supposed to take the stand, whether he's saying that he did it or not. Even if Future get up there and say, nah, he didn't do it, or he say, nah, yeah, he did it don't matter, because just by him being there, this shit is gonna be through the roof. The media coverage are gonna be through the roof. Like everybody's favorite rapper, once upon a time, is there. You probably ain't like Wayne now, but you like Wayne once upon a time. You probably ain't like Rich Homie now, but you like Rich Homie once upon a time. You probably don't like Future now, but you like the Future once upon a time. So that shit is gonna be through the roof, right? The media coverage. Then on top of that, he got one of the biggest lawyers. So why wouldn't his lawyer try to exploit it and make it like, green, make it money, make it something that's gonna, make it something that's gonna be worth the while for a time to remember, for his kids to remember. He gonna be the next Rob Kardashian. People gonna remember him in that light, of maybe Johnny Cochran or something like that. Because this case is gonna be so big to the point where nobody won't be able to ignore it. People are already watching Q&A on it now, but they talking about having 600 to 900 jurors, man. 600 to 900 jurors. That they gotta all bump down and get to 12. They gotta take from 900 jurors. They gotta break those down to 12 jurors, and then from there, those jurors are gonna pick who, if he's guilty or not. But in the midst of all of that happening, you still gonna have the appearances of these people allegedly, if they gonna come to court. These people, if they subpoena, they gotta come, or they get arrested. But if they really, if they really finna bring these people into court, man, this is gonna be a big ordeal, man. I hate to say it, but I can't wait to watch it, man. I can't wait. This is gonna be something that I don't think that none of us has ever seen in our lifetime. It's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be pay-per-view, man. I think everybody gonna be watching that more than TV. They probably gonna get some popcorn and a milkshake or something like that, man, and soda or something like that, and put their chair up, man, and watch this thing like it's a movie, because that's what it is. I'm sitting back and watching like, man, who's writing this shit? Like, now Kevin Liles is in it, because Kevin Liles, like, see, look, this is where the conflict of interest come in. Kevin Liles got up there and said that, YSL is not a game. It's a family, it's a record label, but Gunna, who's inside of YSL, the label or the gang, whatever you want to call it, he says that it's a gang and YSL must end. So that's a conflict of interest right there. Then, I know the feds on the sideline, like doing the Birdman hand rub like this, they probably wondering like, okay, yeah, we got him, like, because this dude is conflicting what this dude is saying, and not only that, that's a big fish. Kevin Liles is a big fish. He bigger than Young Thug and all of these boys. These boys is peons compared to Kevin Liles. Kevin Liles really changed Young Thug life. what's his name, Leo Cohen, you know, of 300 ENT really changed, you know, Young Thug's life. Lil Durk, the Migos, it's a lot of big artists that's up under them, you know. As a matter of fact, I believe Leo is like some type of director or part owner in what you watching right now, YouTube. So, you know, these boys created Def Jam, and these boys had a hand on that, man, dealing with Russell Simmons and all of that, man. So these is big ball players we talking about, man. These ain't no, you know what I'm saying, these the Babe Ruths of the game, you know. These ain't no little peewees, no little small fries. So for him to say that and then come right back out, he came back out and was like, oh man, I miss my brothers, why it's something, and like everybody is like, bro, do you remember what you said? Like, did you just like have amnesia and forget that you really like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, you know, the judge, the death, you just yes ma'am, the judge, the death, and you trying to get out with amnesia, like you see now, and you don't know what you said about this brother. The crazy thing is I think that it was a play on the people. He tried to insult our intelligence. He know what he did, but he want to see like, okay, can I still get over on them? Like, what, is they gonna still rock with me after this? Like, you know, is this gonna still be something that I can get away with, or I can get them to rock with me after I done did this? And I don't think nobody going, man. I don't think nobody going. I think we love Thug more than we love Gunna, and I think that we need Thug guy. So with that being said, it's like that nigga definitely thrown up under the bus. And if Young Thug get 100 years, man, his career is over. He better hope that he can survive off of that money and, you know, pull back. A lot of people keep on bringing up 6ix9ine, but what they fail to realize is like, you know, 6ix9ine is not a Gunna. You know, these brothers, these are black brothers. These are African American brothers, foundation of Black American brothers. Nobody's not gonna side with them. We don't. Let's be real. We don't side with each other like that. You know, we go against each other. Nigga, come up. If you blow up, somebody from your hood will come up with a story saying how you was, you know, or Cat. You know what I'm saying? How you was Cat. You was in the hood. Nigga was taking you. You know what I'm saying? Zoom, zoom, wham, whams. You wasn't living like that. You just capping. You know. And a nigga waiting to capitalize off of your success. It could be somebody that's around you. You could have been a nobody, but a nigga waiting, once you become somebody, a nigga that's even more nobody than you, waiting to capitalize off of your success. You know, so I think that like this whole situation is like it really dawns on not just Young Thug, but it dawns on all of us. Like, damn, like anybody can try to capitalize off of me. That's why this case is so big, because it's like anybody can relate to it. You feel me? You got so many niggas around you, you don't know who the snakes is. You feel me? Like, you don't know who is really rocking with you or really in for your best intent and your best interest. You know, most of these people just around you because of what you have on, what you can acquire, and what you can give them. And the sad part about it is, like I was saying before, the sad part about it is you know, you got everybody watching this case, and so that leads me to say, and back to what I was saying, you know, we don't really watch out for each other. We don't, especially if a nigga got a snitch jacket. That's just another reason, like, oh, that nigga a snitch? Oh, hell yeah, bet. Hell yeah, bet. I couldn't wait to, you know, X this nigga out, put this nigga out, whatever. No matter your greatness, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to do that anyway, so it's on some type of time where it's like, you got your own peoples after you. 6ix9ine only really survived because of the Mexican community or the Hispanic community. That's really why 6ix9ine survived. His people supported him. You know, it was cool for him to snitch on, you know, people that look like me and you. You know, it was cool for that. But if he would have snitched on his own, then repercussions would have came in. But I think that we kind of failed and missed the point that, like, you know, we living by these rules that everybody else is only we subjected to these rules. Everybody else is living by these rules vicariously, or like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, they living through these rules through us. Oh, that nigga snitched, so now they making a story or they talking about it, but they get put in this situation, they gonna snitch, and they gonna expect to come back, and people gonna support them and stuff like that. So it's really only us that's being penalized. So when you watching this, it's like, we Xing ourselves out. Let's be real, we Xing ourselves out. You calling this brother a snitch, But then you got so many other brothers that's sick. Oh, I ain't gonna say 6ix9ine, but Snitch 9, but man, you gotta agree, man. His situation is different, and niggas is making up all of these different excuses for this brother, for them to side with him. You know, over time, shit changed. You know, this is a younger generation, so we ain't got the memory like our elders. You know, oh, Unc gonna hold on to something for years, for decades. Unc still hate Auntie for what he did. You know, Unc still hate his brother for sleeping with Auntie. You know, they gonna hold on that shit for years and take it to the grave. That's where that old saying comes from, take it to the grave. Now, these niggas don't take it to the grave. These niggas take it to the courthouse or the interrogation room. These niggas don't even make it to the courthouse. These niggas make it straight to the interrogation room and get the same. You feel me? Straight up. So, when we watching this whole situation and everything unfold, in my eyes, I don't know about y'all, but anybody with some sense see that, like, damn, we asking all our people, like, why all of these, see, everybody got the right temperament of what's going on, like, damn, man, rap is a dangerous sport, dangerous business to be in, or, you know, rap is the most dangerous job, and why they targeting all the black people, and the Rico only hitting the black people. Yeah, y'all got the, y'all aiming, y'all in the right place, you know what I'm saying? You got your bow and arrow, you know, cock your bow and arrow, you got your bow and arrow in the right place, you know? Y'all close, y'all there, y'all almost there, you know? But the main thing is it's really us. You point your bow and arrow, but you gonna see who on the other side. When you really actually flip that camera and do like that, you flip that camera, you see that that bow and arrow is pointed towards somebody that look just like you. And every time is that. It's every time. It's not, sometimes it's not every other time, it's every time, you know? So we seen that over and over and over. Now you see Boston Richie, the whole Boston Richie story coming out. You got a white man pointing the arrow at Boston Richie. Now everybody finna knock Boston Richie off, you know? Same thing, and not figuratively speaking. When I say knock him off, I mean not knock him off physically, but knock him off of his pivot, off his career, you know, off of his trajectory of where he's going. Hassan Campbell, y'all point the arrow at Hassan Campbell, but Hassan Campbell be saying a lot of real shit. The same thing, he say some goofy shit too, I gotta admit, but he say a lot of real shit. Same thing, y'all point the arrow at Mr. Skinny. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Skinny be saying some real shit, you know? Y'all point the arrow at motherfucking I think the nigga name is look, what's his name? Look Pub or some shit like that. Look Pub or something. He made a little bunny hop or something. Everybody was dancing around doing a little bunny hop. Y'all remember Meek doing the bunny hop, man? Don't make me pull it up, goddamn. I don't gotta pull it up. Y'all remember Meek was doing the bunny hop. Come on, man. But yeah, everybody and they old lady and they girl was doing the bunny hop. He did the feature with Lil Uzi Vert. If y'all know the song I'm talking about, y'all drop it down in the comments. I think it's like Skirt, something like that, or not Skirt Kodak, but Skirt, something like that. Anyways, long story short, man, they pulled the bow and arrow on Charleston White. You gotta admit, man, Charleston White be saying some real shit. Charleston White be saying some real shit, man. Charleston White say a lot of real shit, but for the same token, it's like every chance we get, every time we see it, it's always, you know, oh, that nigga snitching. But then when it's the Chico or it's the white boy, you know, that shit gets kind of like somewhat swept up under the rug. Even though they not, a lot of these people that I'm talking about isn't big figures of the culture, but a lot of these people is big figures of the culture. 1090 Jake, you know, motherfucking 6ix9ine. 1090 Jake, from what we know, nobody never seen 1090 Jake paperwork or seen if he rap or anything like that. But if 1090 Jake rap, bro, you know how many niggas gonna want to be on 1090 Jake ass, bro? They wanna knock this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, 1090 Jake is a real one. They wanna knock his head off anyways, but you know how many niggas gonna be on this nigga ass if he rap, bro? All this shit you putting out by these people, and then you wind up rap. So like, I'm pretty sure he got, even if he wanted to rap, he got something to still uphold. You know, that's for his career, his integrity. That's for him. You know, but when you look at the whole 6ix9ine situation, 6ix9ine is a Hispanic brother. The Hispanic community supported him after he snitched on a black person. You feel me? He's still growing and on blogs more than any black person that ever ratted. You know, he on more blogs than Gunna. You know what I'm saying? He on more blogs than Boston Richie. So, and then you got a lot of other good artists out here that hasn't never ratted or even been in any type of criminal enterprise or organizations or any type of crime. You feel me? Don't got no background. Then you got some niggas that got backgrounds that still make good ass music. You feel me? Like solid niggas that really in the streets, make good music, but guess what? Them niggas' music not being heard because we seeing antics on the internet with 6ix9ine and all this other shit. So, and niggas paying attention to that shit. Why? Cause niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like bitches, like broads. Niggas love drama. So niggas watching that shit. And in my opinion, man, my honest opinion, dog, like I just feel like, you know, we kind of give up on ourselves. We count ourselves out. Most black men feel like shit anyways. They feel like shit about themselves, bro, so they want to put the next black man down. And when you see your opposition, or you see somebody that's your counterpart, that's not like of you, but like your male counterpart, come from a different background, you kind of like, you know, you kiss ass, man, and bow down or support. I seen so many brothers, countless brothers that quote unquote from the streets and real niggas, man. Well, you know, 6ix9ine didn't do. 6ix9ine wasn't really from the streets. 6ix9ine didn't do what everybody. Man, this man was putting hits out on people. Man, this man was throwing up the 9 trade, man, saying he was Billy. This nigga was doing out. This nigga was saying that he was in the streets. This nigga was in the streets. This nigga was going out to LA fighting niggas, getting niggas jumped. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was in the streets. So for you niggas to be trying to like, you know what I'm saying, protect the rat and like pick up the mouse trap and shit, so this nigga don't get clapped, or so this nigga don't, you know what I'm saying, don't get clapped, you know, on social media, meaning, you know, socially getting clapped. It's asinine to me. It's like, you niggas are fools, like you, and I see why it's so easy to fool us, bro. Why it's so easy to fool the black community, because we keep on going by this code that everybody just tricking us out of our position with, bro. Nobody else ain't abiding by that shit, bro. Niggas abide by that shit in your face because they scared of you. They fear us. If you get on code, and we actually, you know what I'm saying, realize what's going on. They fear that unity that we have. But nobody ain't abiding by that shit, bro. We the only ones that abide by that shit. And you know why? Because it's some tribal shit. We African people, you know. We foundational black Americans, but we got shit over here about slaves or whatever. But in our roots, we come from some tribal shit. Like, one person of our tribe do it, the next person do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the routine of the rhythm is. You know. We're tribal people, bro. We go by prayer and oh, you went to church, or your grandma went to church, so now you go to church, now your kids go to church. You know, we're tribal people. We follow down the line. So, you know, you grew up, oh, your uncle say don't snitch, his uncle say don't snitch, so that's why he ain't snitch. His uncle say don't snitch, that's why his uncle ain't snitch. You know, and now you don't snitch because your uncle said don't snitch. You know, we're tribal people. We fall in the lineage and heritage and routines and of our ancestors. The practices of our ancestors. If you think about the don't snitch rule, that shit is really like some blacks. It's a black community thing, but it's really like something that is embedded in our community, like a ritual, a tribal ritual or whatever. And then you see niggas get X'd out, and you know what I'm saying, and niggas get knocked off of their pivot, off of their musical trajectory, and you know, because of their criminal history, or because of something that they got into and they told on a nigga. I'm not condoning snitching at all. What I'm saying is why the hell do we keep on abiding by this shit, and then the niggas that we rocking with, we put in our game room and not abiding by that at all. They only abide by it in our face. You feel me? Then when they get from around us, or they happen to get into a sticky situation or a calamity and they snitch, it's like, oh, y'all wash our hands with it. It never existed anymore. But then you that look like me, you gonna still be held accountable when you do it, brother. So that's all I'm saying. Like, you bringing people into the culture that don't gotta live by the same rules, and like, you having the best time with them, you laughing with them, you playing with them, you spending your money with them and stuff like that. But when you snitch, your career gonna be over with. Your family gonna be broke. You gonna be messed up. You gonna be in debt. You know, everybody gonna be pointing fingers at you, laughing at you if you don't get killed. Depending on how big the you know, somebody might come out and delete you, just depending on how big the case was, or how big the situation was, or who you played with like that. Though, you know, you might get deleted on the yard if you happen to snitch and then go to the yard. You might get deleted on the yard. So yeah, you gonna still be held accountable, but the person that, you know what I'm saying, that's of your counterpart that's of another race or another color than you, yeah, he get probation. So he ain't even gotta hit the yard. Or he getting PC, he ain't even gotta hit the yard, like when niggas asking about paperwork or whatever. He in the protected custody yard, and he get back out, it's back to regular scheduled programming for him. His story is gonna is what's gonna be said. It's his story, not their story. So whatever he say, that's what history is. He done rewrote history because it's his story, not their story. But for you, they can rewrite history on you because it's their story. That's what it always was. It always was their story. They put that in front of you to use that as a mechanism for you to turn on your brother, man. For you to point the finger at your brother. Really, if anything, if you look at it, you're a snitch. You keep on putting on your brother and putting on people that you said this nigga ratted and all this other stuff or whatever, but you putting on somebody that look just like you, while the oppressor is, oh yeah, man, we winning. We got them fighting. We got them bickering. We got them, yeah. I just don't feel like that shit player, bro. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's what we should be standing for. That shit weird to see us bashing somebody because this person pulled up some paper like that. How you know that wasn't his whole motive, like, to make him go up? But I ain't gonna linger on too long for this, man. I don't even know if I got enough space for this video, so that's why I ain't gonna linger on too long for this, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Peace and blessings to the tribe. I'm just giving y'all my observation on what I think. Y'all dropping y'all comments in the section and tell me what y'all think. Do y'all feel the same way? Do y'all feel like I got a point? Do y'all think I'm wrong? Y'all think I done lost it, I'm out of there? Y'all think I'm condoning snitching? Like, let me know what y'all think. But in my eyes, bro, I feel like snitching only applies to black people, bro. When it comes to anybody that's any other race, bro, that shit don't even seem like it apply to them, bro. You feel me? And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna see everybody that's black getting X out of the game because why? Quote unquote snitching. They was snitching. Niggas making good ass music, niggas putting out hits, changing their family lives and all that shit. But yeah, they were quote unquote snitching. Now they X'd out, you don't get no more streams. Now you got this white person or this European moving in, this Hispanic person that's moving in on our culture, something that black folks created, bro. You feel me? You gotta realize and see the bigger picture, man. They point an arrow at you every time. Every time you think they point an arrow at somebody else, you can't see that camera, bro. I told y'all earlier on in this video, you can't see where that arrow pointed at. But they really, once you flip that camera and you see, you got the opportunity to see. And in order for you to see, you gotta have access, you gotta have money or a mind. You know what I'm saying? If you got a mind, you good, for sure. For the salute to the people that got a mind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say it with me, salute to the people that got a mind. Look to your neighbor and say, man, salute to you because you got a mind. You heard me? For sure. Salute to the people that got a mind because those are the people that are gonna be able to make it out. The people that look like us, that come from this, you know what I'm saying, with a mind, those are the ones that's gonna make it out. But the other people, man, they gonna be fallen soldiers, man. They gonna be, 1,000 fall on my right side, 10,000 at my left hand, They're gonna be a part of that. They're gonna be a part of that bunch because they viewing it and they looking at it from a feeble mindset. So I just wanna leave that with y'all, man. Salute to y'all, peace and blessings to the tribe. Like, share, and subscribe once again. They said it. Now we speaking on the Telescope, and you're now watching Telescope channel. Hey, what's going on, family and visitors? Peace and blessings to you all. Welcome to the Telescope channel. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell in the bottom corner. Here at the Telescope channel, we're going to be diving in from everything from music to religion, sports, and all other current events. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated. Let's go get it in.